From the home of the Tigers since Comerica Park here in the Motor City, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Pitcher Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. Canna makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning.
No, they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Parker Meadows. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill pulls it in on the run. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And there's two down. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Center field, on his way over. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. They get it in quickly, so it'll be nobody out with runners at the corners. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that could hit him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guess.
Casas at third. Yoshida at first with no outs. ground ball to the right side. And
out on plane and just kept his hands tight to for the knock.
now Wilyer Abreu. And that one hammered back there. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now the base is loaded.
That's towards center. Meadows settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. Golden opportunity right here. Laser could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And first offering is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here comes the Tigers. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Number 17, Andrew Chafin.
So first and second with 2 outs. Rafael Devers will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And they'll do it again. Grissom, the lead runner at second. Duran at first. 2 out of the inning. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
On the ground, and that one handled. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the second, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Pivetta back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
High in the air, out to right. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6th.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The Tigers down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox get a shutout on the mound.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.